Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Natalie if this is the first time that you are here. So welcome back to another week of planetary weather forecast where I'll be sharing with you all what is happening up in the sky, what is the astrology like for this upcoming week. And in this video we'll be talking about August 8th to August 14th. What is the astrology like? What is the energy like? What can we expect from them? And the second part of this video will be a weekly collective tarot reading to see what message, guided advice we can get for this upcoming week from the cards. So let's begin. First of all, I want to wish everyone a happy Lion Gate portal on August 8th, which is Monday, our 8/8 Lions Gate portal. So for those who are not too sure what I'm talking about, every year during Leo season, from around July 26 to August 12, this is when the period of time when the sun aligns with Earth and Sirius, the star system. And this is a portal that's being activated, which is a very powerful energetic portal. It bridges material and spiritual realms together. So it is to set that this period of time is to be very powerful for manifestation, spiritual growth, ascension, receiving downloads, so on and so forth. So if you're interested, if you have your own spiritual practice, feel free to, specifically on August 8th, which is when the energy peaks. That's the day where you really want to save yourself some time, spend some time under the sun, meditate or practice whatever spiritual modalities that you have, and maybe you'll receive some guidance message from your spirit guides or whatever that you practice, and so on and so forth. You can also use this day for manifestation. So now we'll come back to the astrology of this week. On Monday, August 8th, we have two aspects that is quite different from each other. So today you might feel a little bit push and pull energetically. We have Mars in Taurus having a square with Saturn in Aquarius. And then we also have Venus in Cancer having a trine with Neptune in Pisces. So we'll explain them one by one. So last week, if you listen to my previous video or any other astrologers, I'm sure you will know that there was this triple conjunction that happened in Taurus with Mars, North Node, and Uranus. So it was a rare, very powerful, even volatile and explosive triple conjunction, I would say. And we definitely saw a lot of news happening around that were on or around that time. And this energy of this explosive aspect is going to continue to play out and actually sort of peak during our upcoming full moon in Capricorn, which is happening this week on August 11 or 12, depending where you are in the world. So yes, there's always positive and maybe negative news, less unfortunate news that we saw. And yes, it is happening in Taurus, so it is about resources, it is about agriculture, it is about climate change, it is about natural disaster, everything governs by Mother Earth. This is what Taurus is about. And this can also be about finance and stock market. This is what Taurus governs as well. We have Mars, Uranus there, North Node, so something might feel like a destined change or destined happening for some of us in our life. Maybe something just happened last week or this upcoming week or so as well, because this energy, as I mentioned, it will continue to play out throughout the week as well. So we definitely can still see more news around the world, so how we're all impacted individually and as a collective because of what's happening around the world as well. So yes, it can sound quite heavy and quite upsetting, because we do see a lot of political shakeups that's happening with the war, with more potential wars, and with different governments and countries and so on and so forth. There's also outbreak, there's also violence, there's natural disaster, we saw explosions, and that's all very fiery. We have that fiery warrior Mars energy in the play as well. And with Uranus, sometimes it might happen quite sudden. We didn't expect it. But we did see a few triumph moments that this conjunction brought out as well. And one of them is we saw that in US, in Kansas, which is a very red state, but they vote to protect abortion's right for the woman. So it's a big celebration too. So yes, even though it seems like there's more bad news and sad news than good news, but I'm a forever optimist, because my ruler is Jupiter. My chart is Jupiter rule. So there's a part of me that always wants to be optimistic about everything in life. But of course, I'm a Scorpio stellium, so I do have that deep knowing that sometimes maybe in order to reach those hopes and happiness, we can't forget about the darkness. We can't forget about the misfortunate things in life as well, because we can't have one without the other. So anyway, I just want to check in with you all as well, see how you all doing. Did anything happen for you from this triple conjunction? Maybe some of us can just feel triggered or overwhelmed by what is happening around the world. Not so much within our life, because we all have our own natal chart and human story. So not everyone will always be affected by every single transit and aspect. Some might feel it more, some might feel it less, some might feel it differently, so on and so forth, right? Because some might have it in a good way, right? Something happened that is surprisingly good, but somebody might experience something surprisingly not so good, right? So it all depends on our own natal chart and our own human story. But maybe some of us might feel that energy should probably feel like maybe something happened out of the blue for you, like a surprise that caught you off guard. Maybe there's a part of you or an area of your life that you feel you need to break free from. You were being restricted or not being appreciated, not treated fairly, and you want to put your voice out there. You finally decided it's time for you to speak up, to break free, to walk away from certain people, relationship situation, or so on and so forth. Maybe it is you taking action, right, to reclaim your power, to take your power back, to stand up for yourself, or vice versa. Somebody did that to you, right? So it depends on your own human story, but that conjunction can feel like something happened for us in those ways. So maybe it can be just something small too. Maybe there's this really annoying habit that you know you have, and you finally decided that you want to nip it out of your butt, right? So that can be one of it. You just like decided, that's it, I'm gonna make some change, break free from something, walk away from something, or so on and so forth, right? And it can be any area of your life. It can be related to certain people, relationship situation, or it can be in life in general, right? Maybe you just want to change of direction. So this week on Monday, when Mars square Saturn, this is the aftermath aspect of what happened for some of us, right? After you did what you did, for example, you quit your job, or you broke up with somebody, or you break free from a family situation, friendship, or you change your life path, right? You suddenly decided you want to move out of the country, somewhere else, start a new life, right? Well, then now Mars square Saturn is like, so what are you going to do about it now that you have that information, that result or decision, or so on and so forth? So what are you going to do? How are you going to integrate those information, or process them, or turn them into a plan, something that is supportive for your future, or so on and so forth? However, this Mars square Saturn energy can also create a moment of delay, or a standstill, right? Because Saturn want to pull us back. It's like, hold on, wait. So all these happen. Are you sure you're doing this right? Maybe you should take a pause, think everything through, process everything, maybe write up a business plan, or so on and so forth. Just, take a minute to process everything, and so on and so forth, instead of just diving head into action mode and start taking actions and stuff like that. So maybe you will feel like that on this Monday as well. But on the same day, there's this other aspect that is very different, very dreamy, which is Venus in Cancer having a trine with Neptune in Pisces. So this is a very dreamy and creative energy, right? Not very productive in some way. If you're looking to be on the go mode, to do something, it might actually be, you know what, I am just going to repeat Sunday on a Monday, because I'm just not feeling it, right? Just want to take a break and stay home with my show and comfort food, right? Or take a nap, right? Literally, Neptune in Pisces, I just want to take a nap, right? Or you feel overwhelmed, right? That's what happened. Maybe what happened during last week with all those news, some people might feel anxious, might feel overwhelmed with what's happening around us, and it creates anxiety, and you just want to go back to your cave and retreat and just take a day off and not do anything, right? So that can feel like that for some of us. And for some people, because again, everybody might feel this aspect, this energy differently. Some people, as I mentioned, because this is a very creative and dreamy energy, for people that's creative or working in the creative industry, you might actually feel like you got some juice, aha moment, or light bulb moment today, right? And Neptune in Pisces is very much about our spirituality and our subconscious mind as well. So today you might, who knows, maybe while you retreat, take a nap, you're gonna receive some aha moments, revelation messages from dreams or your spirit guides as well. Or some people can say it like you have this push and pull, right? First you have the Mars and Saturn really want you to take a pause, process everything, start making moves or planning, or so on and so forth. And then you have this Neptune and this Venus energy that's just want to chill and not do anything. So maybe it is you must, in order for you to relax, go to your favorite show and comfort food, there's something that needs to be done first. So that energy can play out that for some of us as well. So again, depending how you're feeling it, but that's what's happening on Monday. And on Tuesday, August 9, Venus is a very busy bee this week. She's making a few different aspects and a transit this week. So on Tuesday the 9th, it's Venus again. Venus is in Cancer. This time she's having an opposition with Pluto retrograding in Capricorn. So this is definitely not dreamy and creative. So this is a different energy because Venus in Cancer is opposite of Pluto in Capricorn. So this is a heavier energy, right? This can also be a very emotional day as well for some. And this energy can feel like asking us to excavate our emotional side of things in our life. So Pluto wants to dig deeper, to really look at the real, raw, vulnerable side of ourselves, right? To connect with that, to get the truth, right? Get to the bottom of things. And with Venus in Cancer, sometimes there's this push and pull dynamic. So today can feel quite emotional for some people, can be quite hard for some people as well. And when they come together, it feels like that for some, this is the day where you might be having some really brutal, honest conversation that you need to have with someone. It can be a day that real raw emotions are being revealed. It can be, one way or the other, whether you're giving or receiving that, right? And this can also be conversations about a power struggle or power dynamics or relationships, right? Because we're talking about Pluto in here as well. So it might be helpful for some people if you're experiencing some challenge or some struggles within some of the relationships that you have in your life. Maybe you want to set things straight, you want to put your voice out there, communicate, or for some, maybe this is about some power dynamic struggle at work or so on and so forth. So today, maybe conversation is about revealing, exposing some secrets about each other or about the other person, right? It can be very deep as well. And Pluto is that excavating, revealing everything, right? So the truth can surface out for us. So that can be quite not easy for some people, because especially Venus in Cancer, they want to connect on an emotional level, but sometimes they struggle to be vulnerable. It's like this push and pull. It's like, I want to know everything about you, but I don't want to show you everything about me, right? Because I'm scared, I'm vulnerable. I don't want to be vulnerable. I want to retreat back into my shell and protect myself, right? So for some people, it can be struggling. It can be, first, you might even wish or assume people to just know how you're feeling and sensing and what you really want and how you really feel and so on and so forth. Like, you should know, right? Because you're my friend, family, or partner, right? But sometimes people don't know if you don't share and be vulnerable and really let people how you're truly feeling. So today can be a struggle for some, right? You end up projecting your emotions onto other people that don't know what's really happening. So make sure you're communicating clearly, transparently with each other so that there's no misunderstanding. You're not assuming each other how you're feeling, sensing, and so on and so forth. And just really be vulnerable about what is it that you're feeling, what is it that you want to communicate. Because yes, while we wish that we can have some really real, truthful, and lasting relationship with people in life, like family, friends, your partner, so on and so forth, it does require us to be vulnerable. So today, this might be a challenge for some to overcome. With Pluto and Capricorn, for some people, it can feel like whether you're giving or receiving, you might receive some truth that might be quite harsh or hard to your ears. Truth are not always nice and easy to your ears. It might be a bit harsh, or it might be even a rejection, a no. We have Pluto and Capricorn, right? It's very straight to the point. A no is a no, right? And for some, it can be a day you just want to cry, or because you're on the receiving side, you're processing all these emotions and you just want to cry. And you know what? This is the best way to release this energy as well. So sometimes people just cry without a reason. They just feeling that emotions and cry. And it's a healthy way because maybe it is your subconscious releasing something that's within you. And on August 11, 12, depending where you are in the world, we are welcoming our full moon in Aquarius. This is a very powerful full moon. It packs a punch. So you want to pay attention to the lunation video that I'll be releasing later during the week. So pay attention to that video. I'll explain all the energy of this full moon in that video. And also on the same day, just a few hours before our full moon in Aquarius, is our Venus busy bee again. Venus today is making a transit. She's leaving Cancer and entering Leo today. So for Hong Kong time, this is going to be on August 12, 2:30 a.m. For Eastern time, this is going to be August 11, 2:30 p.m. And Venus will stay in Leo until September 4th. So this is a very, very different Venusian energy compared to Venus in Cancer, right? Venus in Cancer wants to take care of herself, just want to, self-care is number one. I want to make what feel comfortable. I want to retreat back into my shell with my show, with my blanket and comfort food, and my inner circle, my closest friends can come out and hang with me. We can have like house parties, intimate house party or potlucks and so on and so forth, right? No, Venus in Leo is a 180. It's totally different. Venus in Leo is that bold, loud, playful, look at me energy, right? So Venus in Leo is going to be very different. It is time for us to switch it up. We're not retreating back into our shell. We're putting our boldest colors, prints. We're wearing a statement hairdo. We're wearing all these shiny accessories, and we're gonna make heads turn. This is what Venus in Leo is like. And Venus in Leo wants to look good, right? She loves compliment, whether she's giving them or receiving them. It's never too many compliments for Venus in Leo. This is the time when you want to go big, go bold, or go home, right? So Venus in Leo loves to shine, and it can be quite intimidating for some people because, come on, not everyone is extrovert, right? There's introvert, there's extrovert, and there's everything in between. So yes, everybody shines in their own way. Not everyone is going to feel the most comfortable with this Venus in Leo energy. Some are just total opposite, right? Some are Venus in Cancer. I just want to stay home. Why do I need to do all this thing? It's so tiring, right? But for Venus in Leo, it's like, no, it's show time. It's party time, right? So it's very different. So you might experience this energy yourself, or you're gonna see people around you having this energy, this aura around them, right? People might be more bold and more outspoken for some, and you might see more colors on the street. And it's summer in Northern Hemisphere anyway, so I guess that makes sense, right? As summer is colorful and something like that. And for some people, they feel totally comfortable in their own element. Some people, it's like, no, that's not my thing, and it's totally fine. And for some, it might feel fake or even superficial, right? And that's okay. Let everybody shine their own light in their own way, and just know that we're all unique. So try not to judge so much, and just let them shine, let everybody shine in their own way, and including yourself, right? So that is Venus in Leo. Venus in Leo can be a big spender too, so watch out your wallet during this Venus in Leo transit until early September, because Venus in Leo like the finer things in life. So all the beautiful things, all the glamorous, shiny things, everything with that va-va-voom factor. So for some, you might have a lot of impulsive buying habits, so watch out if you don't want to break your bank. Venus in Leo is also passionate and sensual, and most of all, she has a big, gorgeous heart, and she wears it on her sleeves, right? Loyalty is everything for people with Venus in Leo. If you have a friend that has Venus in Leo, you will know, because they will be that very loyal friend. You know for sure he or she is just like your ride or die. So if you have a Venus in Leo friend, treasure them. Loyalty is everything. And Venus in Leo likes to show off a little bit. Yes, they do. That's because, not because they are snobbish or anything. They just feel like they want to show people, because they're so proud of what they have. Like, oh my God, look at this beautiful thing I have, or look at this beautiful friend I got. She's like my ride or die. They're very truthful. They're very childlike, and yes, sometimes childish, right? And they're just playful after all, and sometimes they might not be the more adult person in the group, but they don't really care anyway. But they're just, bottom line, they're just being real. They're just expressing themselves. So, but of course, everyone will take them, differently. But overall, Venus in Leo is time to wear your heart on a sleeve, right? Be bold, express yourself. What is it that you truly love and desire? Go after them, right? Spend time with those that deserves your love and your big, gorgeous heart as well. And glam up. So this is what is happening for us this week on the Cosmo. Now let's look at our collective tarot reading. Hi everyone, welcome to the second part of this video, where I'll be doing a collective tarot reading for this upcoming week, August 8 to 14, to see what message, guidance, advice we can get from the tarot cards and oracle cards. So remember, this is a collective reading. It will not resonate with everybody, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you would like to have a private reading, I am more than honored to do it for you. All my information are in the description box below. Feel free to email me and follow me on IG. You can DM me there as well. And let's begin. All the cards have been shuffled and meditated on already. So let's find out what's happening for the collective this upcoming week, August 8 to 14. Hi everyone, all the cards are here, and oh my goodness, in the end, two cards, I thought one card came out, but it's actually two got stuck together, and they are both major arcana. And when they came out, I'm like, oh, of course, look at them, both having the full moon in the cards. Really, the full moon energy is coming out, and as I mentioned before, we can continue to feel this triple conjunction that we experienced last week continue to play out and actually peaks during our full moon. And even though this is more like an eclipse that we see here, but we got like the full moon energy on the cards, front and center. And of course, Leo's major arcana strength here is as well. We're still in Venus, we're still in Leo season. We have Sun in Leo, and this week we have Venus entering Leo as well. And we have our Lionsgate portal this week on Monday. Look at it. Spirit is just so loud and clear with this energy. So let's begin. I am picking up a few different messages here as this is a collective reading. So I am going to talk about them one by one. Very similar to some of the astrological aspect I mentioned earlier. A very strong breaking free, walking away, truth being revealed, energy coming out. So if you have been experiencing, if you feel like the truth is not being revealed, this week you're going to find out what's really happening. Or for some, it's already happened this past week with the triple conjunction, but whatever situation, relationships, or dynamics you're in right now, that you feel like that you're guessing things, you're not too sure if the other party is being real, if you are in the midst of revealing secrets or whatnot, this week they're all coming out. No more hiding. This full moon is gonna shed light on all corners, and everything that needs to be revealed will be revealed. But of course, this energy will linger around right after the full moon peak. So for some, you can feel it towards the end of the week or beginning of next week. So the first message I got here is you are no longer going to you are breaking free, basically. Something has been holding you back, and this week you're like, I have enough, this is it. I'm leaving that situation, relationship, or dynamics behind. I am better than this. I have struggled enough. I feel like this is a work situation for some people, and for the other group, I feel like this is a relationship dynamic. And when I say relationship, yes, totally romantic for sure. But for some, this is also about you with another family member or friend relationship. So I see that you have been struggling to make this relationship work, this partnership work. But this week, I think you're finally realizing that, you know what? It is time for me to pour back into my own cup, to fill my own cup. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to break free. I try enough, or I tried my best. It's not working the way I want it to be, and it's fine. I'm letting it go. I'm walking away. I'm breaking free, because from that, I learned my lesson. I learned from my experience, and now I know what works for me and what doesn't work for me. And you're not looking bad at all. This, I think, is also this Venus in Leo energy kicking in for you, that finally give you that last hair flip moment, and you're just gonna be bye. I'm just going to go to places that to people and places that welcome me, that will reciprocate the love I give out, right? Other than constantly pouring out for the other person when they don't even appreciate, when they don't even know what they got, and it's their loss. So don't worry, you know, it's their loss, totally not yours. Walk away, do that hair flip, they're gonna regret. And second one, yes, I feel like for some, yes, this is going to be a tough week, quite emotional. Maybe a truth is being revealed from you, and I get two different ones, right? One message is, yes, it's going to be quite painful. Maybe someone is breaking up with you. Maybe the truth is going to hurt. Maybe the secret of being revealed is going to be a bit harsh to your ears. But ultimately the truth is going to set you free. The truth is going to give you the lesson you need in order to move on, to continue your journey. So yes, but right when it happened, it's painful, it's not the easiest way, and it hurts, right? Maybe a friendship. When I say breakup, it doesn't always have to be romantic. It can be breaking up with a friend, breaking up with a family member, right? And it's not always easy. Either way, it's going to be painful. But we have to understand that not everyone in our life is meant to be there in the last moments. Some people are just here for a season or for a reason. When they fulfill the mission, it's time for them to leave. And yes, sometimes the departure is going to hurt. It's painful, right? There's memories, there's love, there's everything in between. And it's not going to be easy, but also understand that there are memories that you guys created, right? Good or bad, happy or sad. And those memories stays with you. And from that situation or that relationship, you both learn and you both will grow from it. So understand that that time will help you heal, and just know that, wish each other well if you can. And just know that now you're making space for something new to come in, right? And for another group of people, I am seeing that this week you are going to receive some kind of news or information that is going to open up something for you. And yes, it's very extreme. For some, this is, like I mentioned before. But for some people, you are going to discover a news or receive some information of how to, I feel like this is, for a group of you, this is about some kind of working partnership. This is maybe a friend reaching out or a client reaching out to you to want to partner up with you to build a business, start a business together, or work on a project together. And you will start to build up this adventure, right? This business that you both are going to invest in, and you both are going to make it work. And I can see that this is a opportunity that will continue to grow into something fruitful. So if this is the case for you, I say yes to that opportunity. For another group of people, I feel like you have been guessing a relationship. I feel like you are kind of tipping on a tiptoe. You're not too sure if this person you're seeing is someone that will turn into something serious. You're not too sure if you should invest more because you're not too sure how the other person feel. And I feel like this week, either you are going to ask them or they are going to tell you that they do want to continue to build on this relationship. They want to make it work. They actually see the potential and they want to make it work. They want to put in the effort. They want you both to be together, right? It is a partnership that they want to grow. So this week they're communicating that with you, or you are communicating that with them. And I can see that this is something you both want, something that you both are willing to put in the work to build this relationship. So that is beautiful. So this is what I get from the tarot card. And lastly, just a quick message. I also feel like for anyone, whether you have your own spiritual practice or you have anything that you want to manifest, please use that Lion Gate portal if you can on Monday 8/8. That is when the energy peaks, but it will continue to be here for us for this whole week. Spend time under the sun, not like stare right into the sun, that will hurt your eyes, but spend time, feel that sunlight, and talk to Sirius. Talk to Sirius, the star system. Talk to the sun. Express, manifest what is it that you want. Send it out. Send it all out and let the universe co-create with you. And the seed you plant now, you are going to see result. In the next line gate portal, it will grow, continue to grow and grow and grow. That's a beautiful message for all. So let's see what other messages we can get from the oracle cards. I'll take all the cards out and we'll talk about them one by one. Oh my God, all the cards are out, and 2 times in a row now. I feel like maybe because we are in the Lion Gate portal, the energy is really just a lot stronger. And spirits are just really loud during Leo season. So see what came out? Full moon in Aquarius. What are we having this week? Full moon in Aquarius. Oh my goodness. I wonder if this card is going to come out again during the lunation video, but it already came out right now, so I don't think it needs to come out again, but we'll see. But wow, this week we are definitely welcoming our very, very powerful, dynamic full moon in Aquarius that's going to pack a punch. And here we see Be Real, which is really resonating with what it is that we're going through, right? This triple conjunction that happened last week and this week with the energy and the full moon is always asking us to be real, right? Be true to yourself. What is it that you truly want? And sometimes, yes, it's going to change. And that is what's happening for some of us. This triple conjunction review, and this week, review things to you, right? Maybe you got a revelation, aha moment as to what is it that you want in life. It's no longer the same that you think you want. And with the North Node being in play, it is nudging you to your path, right? It is nudging you to your destiny for some. And it can feel scary stepping into the unknown, stepping into a new path, being a new version of you. But guess what is scarier? Not following that intuition. So be real. And just listen to what your intuition, what your heart is telling you, what is being revealed to you, right? And then we have first quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. Yes, I feel like we all need to do that for ourselves and everyone around us with what's happening around the world. And with this week, for some of us, we are going through a ringer and we're going to experience some really emotional things that might happen. So yes, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. And we have another full moon energy. Full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. So I feel like this is resonating with what is happening, what is being revealed to you, and take the inspired action in order to, and take the inspired action for your highest good. And it will be different for everybody. And let's look at the spirit animal deck. We have 48 owl spirit. You see clearly now. I feel like this is also kind of be real, right? You're seeing what is being revealed to you this week for some, and the secrets are being revealed or truth are being revealed. Now you can see clearly and take inspired action. Be real. And for some, it is snake spirit, time to heal. Secrets being revealed, truth being revealed. You see clearly now, so you can heal. And for some, it is co-create with spirit, crow spirit, right? This is that Lion Gates energy to send out your intention, your manifestation, and let it go and trust that spirits will co-create with you, right? From the Rose Oracle deck, we have After the Rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. Wow, very very heavy energy, but at the same time, when I look at this card, I don't feel sadness. I feel this girl is just, accepting, right? She's putting her hand over her heart space and just feeling everything and knowing that everything is happening for her, not to her, accepting what is it that's happening, and also know that without rain there's no rainbow, and there's always a rainbow after the rain. So yes, without darkness there's no light. So let this full moon reveal what it is that you need to know in any area of your life. Maybe this is truth you've been avoiding to see, trying to ignore it, but no more. Let this full moon just break it all open. Let the secrets, truth be revealed so that we can continue to move on our journey with what is it for our highest good, right? Very beautiful card for us. So I'm just going to share the guidebook message here with you as well. There's something very special and sacred about the moment after it stopped raining. The atmosphere has released all that it was holding, and in turn, the earth has been cleansed, replenished, and nourished. It is a similar feeling to the moment after we stop crying. As those salty healing waters fall, they activate oxytocin and endorphins, which create a shift in how we feel. What was once overwhelming now seems possible, and while we may not know it continuously, noticeable growth will soon follow. After the rain is all about hope, healings, beginnings, and endings. Emotions are smooth, broken hearts are on the mend, time of trials are over, mercy can be felt, there's a moment of relief. A new encouraging silver lining can now be made out of in the distance. When what's been challenging and difficult has or is about to ease up. If you have been going through a challenging time, this card is here to reassure you that things are about to ease. You have been through the worst of it, and hope is here. The past week, months, or even years haven't been straightforward. They have likely asked you to dig deep and endure hardships that have tested you. But now, at long last, there are smooth seas ahead. When what you have learned and how you have grown can never be taken from you. And now it's time to enjoy the warmth of the beginning of the blessings that life has in store for you. Glorious new beginnings are now possible. So very beautiful message, and if you resonate, please let me know and know that I am sending you so much love. You can do it. Look at all this powerful full moon energy that is coming out. I'm just seeing light exuding out for us. So no matter how hard life has been for you, know that the light at the end of the tunnel is there for you, and just continue and trust that all is happening for a reason. A glorious new beginning is just ahead of you. And self-care oracle, we have feelings. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. Exactly. For some, yes, this is going to be a process, but know that if you can't feel it, how can you process it? Step one of any kind of healing journey is to feel it. If you can feel it, then you can process, you can flow through it, and you can heal from it. So I hope the message helped. Hope the message helped. I am sending you lots of love, wishing you all a good week ahead, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.